Hello once again and a pleasant evening to all our friends, our stakeholders, the faculty, staff, the alumni of Foundation University, as well as those who have been watching us through the years, not only in Dumaguete City, but actually all over the world. We are being streamed live as well on the Facebook page of Foundation University, and we are here on Channel 6 of Filproducts TV-Dumaguete. Welcome once again to iGreyhound. My name is Cecile Henove, and we hope that you have made Thursdays as your regular habit. So for tonight's episode, friends, we are truly excited because this time around, the university has deemed it fit to institutionalize our concern as well as the activities spearheaded by the Alumni Office and also, of course, involving the alumni through the years. After all, Foundation University is now all of 74 years old, and we are truly looking forward as well to the celebration of our Diamond Jubilee by next year. So without much further ado, may I introduce the three gentlemen who have joined us in tonight's episode. They are the stalwarts and they are the individuals behind what we now call as the Alumni Office. But I will allow them, of course, to expound some more on what they have been doing, what they are doing, and what they will also still be doing in the very near future. May I introduce the individual, farthest to me at this time. He is the Alumni Affairs Director, and actually he also holds many other hats in the university. I'd like to introduce to all our televiewers, Mr. Cyril Mapula. Hi, Sir Cyril.
Hello, Ma'am Cecile. Good evening.
Yes, and welcome back to iGreyhound. It's not your first time here, right?
Yes.
And besides Sir Cyril here is also, of course, no stranger to iGreyhound because we have had him here in the past. He is now the Alumni Relations Officer of Foundation University, and at the same time also the Dean of the School of Industrial Engineering and Technology in the person of Engineer Marlon Tanilon. Hi and welcome back once again, Engineer Marlon.
Yeah, hi, Ma'am Cecile. Good evening, everyone. I'm glad to be back here again.
Thank you very much. And we have a first-timer on iGreyhound, but not actually a first-timer to Foundation University because he himself is an alumnus of the university. I'd like to introduce to all our televiewers Mr. Eiichi Ezaki. Hi, Ich.
Good evening, Ma'am, and good evening, everyone who are watching right now.
Yes, thank you very much. And you are the alumni staff.
Yeah, I am the alumni staff.
Thank you very much. So these three gentlemen, friends, our dear televiewers, are the individuals behind, or not really behind, no, at the helm of what we now call as the Alumni Office. So may I inquire and may I ask Sir Cyril here, not really mechanic, but the organization itself, has this now been institutionalized in the university? And after all, it's not really the first time that we have an alumni office. Yes, Sir Cyril.
Yes, Ma'am Cecile. This time, it's not just institutionalizing, the alumni office, but it's the university really, pushing harder to reach out and to engage our alumni. So with the alumni office, we are focused and we're dedicated to communicate, to tell our alumni what's happening in the university. And in return, we also want to know what they are doing right now.
Yes.
So this is basically, it sounds simple, but it's a hard task that we're doing to communicate again to our alumni.
Right. As I mentioned, we are all of 74 years old and counting, and maybe at this time, do we have a tracer study of where most, if not all, of our alumni are at this moment?
Yes. In fact, sometime next week, there will be a tracer study released with the help of our QA office to trace where our alumni will be. And there will be more tracer studies that the Alumni Office will also help facilitate.
Right. It's interesting to get to know where they are now, no? Especially that it has been years since they have left the campus, and it would be really nice where they are now. Yeah, thank you very much. I'll get back to you, Sir Cyril. Sir Marlon, Engineer Marlon, you have worked with the Alumni Office in the past, right? On top of your being the Dean of the School of Industrial Engineering and Technology, but this time your responsibility is specifically on alumni relations. So please tell us some more, Sir Marlon, about this responsibility.
That's correct, Ma'am Cecile. I've been connected with the Alumni Office for some time already. my first engagement was as a member of the board of director
Ay, okay.
and of the Alumni Association.
As an officer, sir,
Yeah,
no?
as
Yes,
an
okay.
officer. And then sometime 2 years ago, I was tasked to also work in the Alumni Office as the Alumni Relations Officer.
Okay, yeah.
My role basically is to connect directly with the alumni, of the university, because well, obviously I'm the most senior here in the office. I should know who our alumni
Right,
are,
right.
especially those who already graduated in the 90s, late 80s, and also in the early 2000s. And that's, I think, the main reason why I am here. And well, based on these credentials, we had our first face-to-face alumni last year. The first one actually was a virtual alumni homecoming.
Okay, yeah.
That was in 2021. Now in 2022, we had the first face-to-face alumni homecoming, after the pandemic. And
Yeah.
gauging on the attendance, I believe it was really a success. And
Yeah.
and we are building on that
Yes.
in our preparation for the alumni homecoming this year.
Yeah. Yes, I remember that perfectly well, sir. No, that was last year, December.
Yeah, December.
Paghimamat, I think we termed it as paghimamat, if I'm not mistaken.
Panaghiusa.
Panaghiusa, okay. Panaghiusa means unity, no, for the
Unity,
benefit of our televiewers worldwide. Yeah, Panaghiusa, right? Yes.
Yeah.
And we were at the Sofia Soler Cinco Hall, and it was truly very encouraging. The attendance was very encouraging. So relations would mean, and also Sir Cyril, relations would mean connecting with the alumni,
Yeah.
alumni relations, no?
Correct.
Yeah.
Essentially, it's
Okay.
connecting
Yes.
with the alumni.
Yes. Well, after all, I think you gentlemen will agree with us and even our televiewers that the alumni truly are an integral part of any institution, aside, of course, from the faculty, staff, students, and the administration. But those who have left our campus and who have made a niche for themselves in the professional world would be our ambassadors, no? And I think this is really an opportune time for us to reconnect with them. Yeah. So I'd like to ask Eiichi here. Eiichi, who is your staff at the Alumni Office, if Sir Marlon was saying he is the most senior, well, I think Sir Eiichi, of course, Sir Cyril, if you don't mind, no, is the youngest, being a fresh graduate himself. Am I correct, Eiich?
Actually, I graduated last year.
Okay, last year, yeah. That's still relatively fresh.
Fresh.
Yeah. Okay, so tell us, Eiich, no, of course, your job. In fact, you have also been very, very efficient in ensuring that the operations in the office would really go smoothly. But tell us, Eiich, no, being a relatively fresh graduate, you started out here in Foundation University since your grade school?
Yeah.
Okay, since grade school, right?
I'm in kindergarten.
Kindergarten,
yeah.
wow. So how do we call you? Like a full-blooded, no, foundation night, and here you are working in the alumni office. Now, Eiich, coming from somebody who has just finished and who is also a true-blooded foundation night, what insights can you contribute to the office? Now, maybe a general insight on how we can better reach out to our alumni, coming from somebody who has just finished his degree program.
Oh yeah. So we have already talked about this when we had our meetings previously, and one way, of course, to reach out to them is through the through our Panagiusa. That's one way, and also we also have this thing called pakiginabi, wherein we're going to visit places and to talk to various alumni. And currently, right now, we are also planning to start our pakiginabi maybe around next month. We're still not sure, as we still have to finalize everything. And then another thing is soon maybe we'll conduct some maybe sports tournament. Of course, here in FU we are known to be sports enthusiasts.
Yes, yes.
Yeah, and a lot of us here are into sports, so maybe it's one way also to interact with them.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay. Can we, yeah, thank you very much, Itch, no? Can we probably classify and define what these terms are, no? Especially so that they all refer to relating with the alumni and reaching out to the alumni. So there is, again, Itch,
Pakighinabi.
pakighinabi. When would that happen?
We're still going to finalize.
Okay. So there's pakighinabi. It's like
It's like a small coffee talk
Yes,
with,
okay.
with alumni.
Yeah,
so
parang conversations, no?
There's no super specific dates.
Yes,
We just reach out to alumni who want to talk with us.
Okay.
So we visit these specific places.
Yeah.
So we probably a gathering of 5 or so.
Okay,
We just want to know what they're
Yeah.
doing.
So it's going to where they are.
Yeah.
Is that what we are saying here, no? So not them coming back to the campus, not yet, no? But we or the group or the team goes to where they are. Okay. So this can be all over the province, all over the country, perhaps.
The province,
Hopefully, no? Yeah, if resources permit, yeah. But at least all over the province, no? Let me see. I'm trying to recall if there are institutions who also like reach out in this particular manner. So far, at least, no, those that I have known, alumni go back to the campus or to the university. But this time around, we are reaching out to them by going to where they are. Yeah. Sir Marlon, I think you have done that also in the past.
Yeah, that's correct.
Yeah.
That's the original concept of
Okay.
pakighinabi.
Pakighinabi, that's
as the alumni office staff, and also with the alumni officers.
Yes,
the
yes,
Foundation
yes.
University Alumni Association officers.
Yes, yes.
Going to identified places. Last year, I would say that the series of pakighinabi that we did was a contributory to the success of the alumni homecoming in terms of alumni turnout, participating in the alumni homecoming. We had 3 series of, we conducted 3 pakighinabi. One in Ayungon, the other one in Valencia,
Okay.
and the third one was in Siquijor. At that time, Dr. Nereo Castro was still then the
Schools Division.
Schools Division
Okay.
Superintendent.
Yeah.
And this year, we think of adding feature to pakighinabi by including mga small coffee talks.
Okay.
The small coffee talks will be similar to the pakighinabi that we did in the past. But another feature to this is if alumni would, a group of alumni, a small group, would signify that they want to come to foundation and have some small coffee talks, then by all means, we will accommodate them. We have places where we can have them, like in the coffee bar.
Yes,
Yeah,
yes.
and also in our Lawak
Yes,
Kauswagan and
yes.
Lawak Banikan.
Yeah.
And these are just some of the places where we can have the small coffee talks sa pakighinabi.
Okay, so that's pakighinabi, no? So the essence, before we move on to the other gatherings or activities that you have planned, the essence, Sir Cyril, is pakighinabi, coming together and just simply conversing with them and asking them how you are, how has life been. Is that right, Sir Cyril?
Yeah, super correct. I think sometimes, no, when we plan things, we forget these simple conversations.
Yes.
But the alumni office believes that these conversations build on bigger things.
Right.
And it helps us understand and relate to our alumni who are probably haven't connected to the
Yes.
university for quite a while already.
Yes. Of course, we know, and I think even our televiewers who have been watching us, and also even the alumni themselves, no, when they come over to the campus, especially when we have formal occasions, because usually you have, if you celebrate your weeks or college week, you invite alumni, of course,
Yeah,
but
that's true.
it's structured, no, Sir Marlon, di ba? You have had
very
that. It's
structured.
structured, it's kind of formal, maybe it's kind of stiff, but for the conversation, Sir Sai, over a cup of coffee, they can just talk about anything, no? Under the sun. Pakighinabi. Oh, I like the term, no? So it spells that it is something informal, no? It's like having a chat over a cup of coffee. And then, what is the other one again, each? So there's pakighinabi.
Yeah, of course.
Anytime, no? That can happen anytime.
Anytime.
Anytime, okay. Then there's the other one.
Panaghiusa.
Panaghiusa, unity, no? Okay. So no date yet also for this one? Or
Yeah.
Sir,
Sir Marlon?
Tentatively, the plan is December 9 because
Okay.
it's kind of being part of the Kasadyaan
Yes, okay.
celebration.
Yes,
that we
yes.
had. In the past, just like last year, we had it on the Saturday of
Yes.
the Kasadyaan week.
Of that week, yes.
Where
okay.
we have also our Kasadyaan parade.
Yes, right. And also, I think that was when we honored our outstanding alumni.
Yeah,
Yes.
that's part of the
Yeah.
celebration.
Okay. So, Sir Marlon also mentioned the contribution and also the assistance and the help of our Alumni Association officers, no? So,
Yeah,
I
that's
think
right.
I have interviewed Mr. Jerome de la Cruz, the
Yeah.
president of our Alumni Association, and including a member of our board of trustees who is also an alumnus himself, Attorney Doram Dumalagan. Yeah. So far, and in the activities that you are having, you work very closely with our officers.
That's correct, ma'am.
Yeah, very closely.
We always do that. We involve the alumni officers, the association for that matter, in the planning and of course implementation of the plans, especially regarding alumni homecoming.
Yeah.
Because
yes.
we depend on the alumni association.
Yes.
Also in contacting our alumni.
Yeah. Yeah, thank you very much, Sir Marlon. And then, Sir Sai, you mentioned that very soon, no, you're going to maybe release the tracer study, which I think, of course, is ongoing. No, you cannot like have a tracer study until a particular year, but it's ongoing as. Thankfully and fortunately, as our graduates come, no, and as we produce more graduates. But so far, without really being very specific about it, a profile of our alumni, like maybe how many are working in whatever organization, government, private, whether here or abroad. We have a cross-section or a profile of these alumni.
Yeah, I think this is also a testament of how things have changed already.
Okay.
I think probably 20 years ago, majority of alumni stay in Negros Oriental or within the region. But there's already a substantial number of alumni who are already overseas.
Yes, right.
Teachers, engineers, nurses.
No,
Yeah.
yes.
There's a huge number of alumni already overseas.
Yes, right. In fact, I was trying to also recall there were a number of alumni coming from the School of Industrial Engineering and Technology and other colleges and other academic units as well who are not only here, of course, no, but making a name for themselves abroad, in the metropolis and elsewhere, and they are all very successful. How I wish, no, or how we all wish we can like spend like a longer time listening to their stories. Really very interesting. But so far, for Eiichi, in the instances where you were able to at least connect, no. And I think we were able to connect very recently with some of your classmates and now alumni themselves so far, no? And I'd like to get this straight from you. The learnings that you may have gotten or garnered here in Foundation University that has truly helped you now that you are working with the Alumni Office with these gentlemen, no? Who are, of course, well-versed in how to go about with things.
So, let me just clarify the question, ma'am. So, what you're asking is like, what are the learnings?
Yeah, yes, or maybe in general, in general terms, yes. Or
So-
what you may have gained from Foundation University.
So I've been studying in Foundation University for a long time, since kindergarten.
Yeah,
And,
amazing, no?
of course. One thing that I will never forget, ma'am, is the learnings I learned from Ma'am Mira, which is that dili maulaw, dili maikog, dili mahadlok.
Okay.
Those three things are very important.
Yes.
Because of course, kung maulaw ka, kung maikog ka, or kung mahadlok ka, you will never go anywhere. Yeah. You will not improve. Yeah. And of course, here in Foundation University, they teach us that we should not like stay in our comfort zone. We should go out of it, because we will not grow if we keep on staying in our comfort zone. And of course, as a business student also, Yeah, we should not limit ourselves
Yeah.
to who we know. We must
Maybe try out new things, no?
and if you are in a much bigger
Okay.
community, larger community, then it's also an avenue for us to learn a lot.
Yeah,
That's
right.
why being part of the alumni office, it has really helped me learn a lot of new things. Of course, working with these two people.
Yes, my gosh, yeah, right, yeah. In fact, it's truly exciting for all of us, no, especially those of us who are here in the university, to get to know how we can also help the alumni office, no, and at least for this particular episode, we can contribute whatever we can, and this is also one way of reaching out to the alumni. But yes, Dr. Eiichi mentioned Dr. Mira Cinco. She's, of course, our President Emeritus. Again, I think the three M's, no, would be like tantamount or synonymous with her name, Mira, no? So it's, again, maikog, dili maulaw.
Yeah, dili
Or
maikog
do not
and
be
dili
shy. Dili
mahadlok.
maikog and do not be mahadlok, no? Okay, do not fear or do not be afraid.
Yeah.
Or do not be shy or coy. And then, what is maikog, Sir Cyril? Do not, it's like something like utang na loob ba?
Yes, something like that.
Something like that, no?
Yeah,
Yes,
it's
okay. But
related
all
to
of
that.
this, I think, has been or have been instilled, no, in many of our alumni. But yeah, very quickly, so far, I'd like to ask Sir Marlon and Sir Sai can also pitch in, no? In the visits that you have had with our alumni in those places that you had mentioned so far, sir, no? Ayungon and Valencia, in Negros
and-
Oriental. What not really concerns, no? But what insights have you gathered from our alumni?
Okay, when we had that pakighinabi in Ayungon and in Valencia, that was last year. That's October, November. No, that's actually September, October of last year. No? The first thing that I noticed is the alumni welcome us heartily.
Okay,
Yeah, it seems to me that they really look forward to meeting us because, of course, we sent words that will be coming in these places. And when we arrived in the place, we already saw the alumni waiting for us. And one thing that I cannot forget that I saw in their faces is when we sang the Foundation University hymn.
Yeah, okay, wow.
And then it answered the memories of their stay in the university. And I think it awakens in them the spirit of a true foundation night.
Yeah, right, right.
And when we had our discussions, it was kind of lively and very inspiring. We even had one alumnus from Canada who really called us during that meeting and also joined in the discussion.
Yeah, yes, right, right.
Unfortunately, was not able to attend the alumni homecoming in 2022. Yeah, and that's one. The alumni really long to be back to Foundation University.
Yes, okay. So in other words, corollary to what Engineer Marlon had said, and also following through, no, on what you have been planning, that means that there is really a desire, no, for the alumni to like trace their roots. And how else and where else can they do that except by visiting the campus, no? Yeah, so perhaps for Sir Cyril here, all of you, by the way, are alumni of Foundation University. And I think that's really one great factor, no? Because you feel for the university, of course, and even those who may not have finished here at Foundation University, but who spent, no, some years of their lives, no? We consider them as alumni, Sir Cyril.
Yeah,
Like,
people who have engaged us.
Okay. Like, do you have a particular, like, a timeline, like, if you have stayed with Foundation or studied at Foundation for 1 year or 1 semester or 1 month or whatever? Yeah. Do we have something like that? A description of how you can classify an alumni?
Well, generally, how we define alumni
Yeah.
are those individuals who graduated from
talagang
FU.
graduate. Okay.
However, we are also open to, to connect with individuals who really have a deep connection with us. In fact, I have some few classmates
Yeah.
who might have not have graduated from
Okay,
here,
yes.
but has a deep connection with FU.
Yes, right. And truly, this is one way by which we can also reach out to them. No, we are. I'd like to believe, no, that Foundation University is an inclusive institution, as what our university president, President Dean Cinco, has always been saying, inclusive in all aspects, no, not exclusive. We shall be talking some more with our friends from the Alumni Affairs Office of Foundation University after we pause for these reminders. iGreyhound will be right back.
Grit, determination, resilience. These traits are what made Foundation University overcome the obstacles of the pandemic for more than 2 years. With the future being uncertain, it was difficult to make plans. Life, or whatever was left of it, in the minds of Foundationites was at a standstill. This year, just in time for the new academic year, Foundation University shows to the world that she can weather any storm. With full face-to-face classes back, the campus brims with life as teachers and learners make up for time spent online. The challenges in the past have tested how far Foundation University can go. From where we are, there is nowhere we can go but up. As we rise and stand united, we face the coming year with optimism and hope as Foundation University proudly soars on her 74th year. Just as the Greyhound is capable of leaping to greater heights, so does Foundation University. FU at 74 proudly soar.
Yes, we're back on iGreyhound. We are being streamed live on the Facebook page of Foundation University, and we are also telecast on Channel 6 of Filproducts TV-Dumaguete. And we are still talking with our friends and colleagues from the Alumni Office of Foundation University. And earlier, during our first segment, we were talking about the spirit of, or the culture of inclusivity at Foundation University. So far, we really do not have like a clear-cut definition of how we can classify or qualify somebody to be an alumnus or an alumna. But of course, they should have spent some years, Sir Cyril.
At least, is it one semester?
Yeah,
Shorter
one
than-
semester.
Okay, yeah. The reason actually, gentlemen, why I asked that is there are those who may have not studied here at Foundation University, but who have had some interaction or relations, no, with Foundationites. And they also feel that they are part of the university. But of course, they should have spent years here so that they can be qualified to be an alumnus or an alumna. Yeah. But yes, we have quite a number of activities lined up for our alumni. And since this is now the month of, this is September, very soon we will be celebrating our Kasadyaan Festival. And yes, Panagiusa is part of it. But there are other things that we would like to also inform our viewers about, no? Because here we are, not only, as Sir Cyril had mentioned, not only are we institutionalizing the Alumni Affairs Office, but we make it a point to now reach out, no, to our alumni. So Sir Cyril, please.
Yes, as our efforts to communicate with alumni, we can't cover the whole of Negros right away, face to face. So our Alumni Office has officially worked on our Binhi newsletter.
Okay.
So this will have two versions.
Okay.
The monthly recurring digital version, which will be in our website.
Okay.
So we encourage our alumni, when we announce the official sign up for our newsletter, they do sign up so they can regularly get articles, news, and any other information about FU. As what Sir Tanilon mentioned, that our alumni long for
Yes,
FU.
yes, yeah.
And this is our way of, telling them
Yeah.
what's happening inside and also what's happening to their classmates.
Yeah.
Where are they now, or successful
How
alumni.
nice, no?
So,
yeah.
aside from the articles on our website,
Mm-hmm.
we also have a newsletter that they can sign up, where they will be reminded of our monthly articles that that we will be publishing.
Okay.
So I think there's no way for them not to know more about FU.
Yeah,
already.
no reason for them not to know
Yeah,
about
yeah.
Foundation University. So in other words, Sir Cyril, Sir Marlon, and Sir Eiichi here, not only do we have our website, of course, and then the FB pages or FB page of all our academic units. I think all our academic units already have their own separate FB page, but we have this newsletter, no, specifically focusing on the alumni. Okay, alumni activities, the alumni themselves. So, as you had mentioned, Sir Cyril and Sir Marlon and Eiich, we are featuring regularly or periodically certain alumni.
Yeah, yes.
Yeah.
Am I right? Yes. Okay.
Yeah, that's correct.
Yeah, for every issue or something like that, no? So in other words, how often or what is the frequency of our Binhi? We call it Binhi,
Binhi, the
right?
Binhi newsletter.
Yeah. Binhi means like root or something. Binhi.
Binhi is seeds.
It's like a seed, yes.
Yeah,
It's like so. It's like we plant our seeds here at Foundation University, and then we go out, no, to spread our wings, so to speak. So frequency of the publication of Binhi is
We are publishing at least 2 articles
Okay.
on a monthly basis.
Okay, okay.
This may be about successful alumni, news inside FU, and the developments, the exciting developments that we have here.
Again, you mentioned that there are going to be 2 versions. One is
One is a digital,
digital, yes, okay.
and the second one will be a per semester printed copy of our
okay.
Binhi newsletter.
Oh, okay, that's really great, no? How important would I'm thinking aloud, no? How important would it be for me, no, as a foundationite, for example, to know about the successful endeavors or the successes of my fellow alumni? I'm just thinking aloud, no? In other words, what would be the objective of our newsletter? What would, yes, exactly, no? What would be the objective? Aside, of course, from reaching out and letting them know about developments in the university. Either Sir Marlon.
Well, I believe I'm speaking as an alumnus.
Yes, right. Yes,
if
yes, sir.
I see this,
Yes.
I read the alumni Binhi.
Yes, yes.
I would be proud to also know where my fellow alumni are,
yes,
where they are already, and what they are doing. And when they are successful, then I will be very proud as well as an FU alumnus for that matter. And aside from that, as an alumni, I would like also to know what's happening in the university.
Right, of
because,
course.
being a foundationite is already in me. It cannot be taken away from me.
Yes.
And knowing what's happening, especially the developments of the university, would help me think more of how I can help the university. Because as alumni, I think it's paramount for us to really connect with the alumni, and I mean with the university,
Yes,
our
yes.
alma mater.
Yeah.
And even if the university will not ask it, I will try to find ways how I can help the university advance more of its advocacies, especially in developing graduates that can help build the nation.
Yes, and thank you very much, Sir Marlon. And as what we were trying to also imply earlier, the alumni are our so-called ambassadors, no? So when they get out of the campus, they speak well, of course, of their alma mater. So this is one way by which they can also attract, students, prospective enrollees to the university. But so far, Sir Sai, and also for Sir Eiichi here, our respective academic units have been inviting actually their own alumni to visit them. Is this also something that your office is doing for our other academic units, like helping our academic units identify certain alumni who can be their guests for their college weeks or something?
I think it is a two-way stream.
Okay.
When they invite alumni, we also try to help out. How
Yes,
can
yes.
we make the experience of the alumni better when they come here?
Yes, right.
But also on our end, as we gather more data,
Yeah.
information about alumni, we can then recommend to these respective colleges where or who should we invite.
Yeah.
And I think we're very big on it, Sir Tanilon and Eiichi also,
Yeah, yeah.
that we envision in the future that there will be more alumni coming in,
Yeah.
not necessarily during big events,
Yes,
but
yes.
even in classroom visits
Right,
or these specific, small
Yeah,
conversations.
And so far it has truly been very encouraging because without the university really inviting our alumni over, is that right, Sir Marlon? No?
Yeah.
In the experience that you have as Dean of the School of Industrial Engineering, without the university really inviting them all out not to come over, if they are around the city of Dumaguete or if they are here for a visit, whatever it may be, personal or otherwise, or family visits, especially if they're not from Dumaguete, they just come and drop by, right?
Yeah,
The campus.
that's true.
Yes.
Yeah.
So in those instances, Sir Cyril, Sir Marlon, and Eiichi, how can you specifically like make these alumni who are just here on a, how would you call them? Parang visit,
Just a visit.
informal visit. There's a term actually for that, no? They just come here like sporadically or something like that. Do we have a, like, not really a very formal program? Program means what can they do or what will they do once they come here for a visit? Will they just go to a particular office? Will they go to their home college or something? Or in other words, how do we engage them very fruitfully when they come over? Oo. Especially when they come for a informal visit lang or unannounced.
Yeah, they will have at least 3 options.
Okay.
Number 1 is they go directly to the alumni office.
Yeah.
Then we will facilitate a tour for them around the campus, what's
That's
new.
nice.
Second option, which we don't also mind, they can go directly to their respective
Yeah,
colleges.
right.
And then they can try to ask their respective colleges to link them to the alumni office. The third one, which might not be unannounced, they can reach out to the alumni office via our email, which is alumni@foundationu.com.
Okay, there you
or
are.
message us at our Facebook page.
Yeah.
Tell us ahead, then we will try our best to make their visit more fruitful.
Yeah, yes. And as you had mentioned, it's like a two-way stream, no? Colleges and academic units who may also have alumni who have visited the campus can like endorse them to the alumni office, especially if you need a database of where they are now and so on. Now, so far, also for Eiichi, so far, the limited time perhaps that you may have been with them, but of course you'll be here to stay because you'll be helping the two gentlemen make sure that the alumni office is really well and raring to go, no? So far in your experience, dealing with alumni, whether it's virtual, because I know that you have had some virtual dealings, meaning like talking to our alumni. So far, how has the spirit or the temperature, so to speak, of these alumni been so far?
So far, based on my experience, a lot of them, especially those who interviewed, they really learned a lot in this institution, and we can see how successful they are, bringing the mission, vision, and life purpose, carrying, the mission, vision, and life purpose of Foundation University, and of course those fresh graduates as well. We can really see in them how Foundation University has impacted their life as students.
Yeah, and in fact, they have just graduated, no?
Yeah.
But there they are, they have spread their wings. For Sir Cyril, you have had interactions, no? Several with alumni here and even outside of Dumaguete and even abroad, no? Yeah, so far, something like the temperature, would they want to come back, offer their services to the university, offer whatever, as Sir Marlon had mentioned, things that they can do for the university without us asking for it? or asking them?
Yeah, definitely coming back is out of the question.
Okay.
They really want to come back,
Yeah, right.
see what's new. I mean, just see where they
Yes.
were studying before. And there's a good number of alumni wanting to support our initiatives, not only the office, but the university as a
Yeah,
whole.
yes.
And I think in line with that question, it is our office's responsibility to show alumni where they can possibly support,
Yeah.
what specific areas where they can pitch
That
in,
is right.
and provide resources also.
Yeah, that's right. It's not like begging, no, or like asking, how it is, no, because I don't think that's also the reason why we connect, of course, with our alumni. We want to connect with our alumni because we feel and we think that they are very important, integral part of the university. And if they can help the university in whatever way they can, of course, that's really very welcome, no? But Sir Marlon, following through on what Sir Cyril had mentioned, in whatever way they can, no, assist or something like that, where else and how else? For example, talking about this because we have started the discussion on this already, how else and where else can they pitch in to help? For example?
Well, there are many areas in which the alumni can help. For example, in the School of Industrial Engineering, we have this Balik Alumni program, wherein we invite alumni who are already successful in their career to speak before our students. And in fact, building on what we discussed about alumni coming to foundation, to the university, either announced or unannounced, or scheduled or unscheduled.
Yeah.
We have alumni in the department that did that. So what we did, we just drop by the office, and then we just scheduled them a time where they speak to our students, and that's one thing. And also in the area of employment, we have alumni who are already in the higher ups in the corporate ladder. So when we have students, graduates that we recommend for them to consider in employment, that's one area. And there are also some alumni that send us feelers, information of job hirings in their company. So in that way, they help us in the area of employment of our graduates.
Yes, exactly. So this is where the university and the alumni can work hand in hand, no? Of course, through the Alumni Office. But in particular, especially so that there may be certain alumni, we're not really asking them to really shell out material things, no? But perhaps in terms of sharing their resources or sharing of themselves insofar as talents, maybe abilities perhaps are concerned. We are very open to that as well, no, Sir Cyril?
Definitely. In fact, they can just reach out to Alumni Office.
Right.
We will make sure that whatever they want to share, we will communicate with the respective college or even department or whatever unit in the university. Will help facilitate the giving.
Yeah, or perhaps connect them, no, to certain units where they think they can be helpful, no, or where they can be of help, especially now. Going back to our Binhi newsletter, it's reviving it. This is not the first time, right, that we have this. We have had this in the past, but today, or for at least for this semester, no, and then onwards, we're talking about this, like moving forward. It's like reviving this particular publication specifically for alumni. But yes, the importance of letting our alumni know about current developments in the university, that's really quite important as well. That was mentioned by Sir Marlon, right? And letting them know where we are now. Like if they have left the university like 5, 10, or 20 years ago, where are we now? No? So how do we make them see, or at least make them perceive, if that would be make them see really where we are now? pictures, interactive videos, or
Aside
something?
from pictures,
Okay.
videos,
Okay.
but we also make sure with the help of
Yeah.
specific departments with Ma'am
Yeah,
Cecile
right.
also,
Yes, yes.
that the
Oh.
articles are written for
okay.
alumni perspective.
Okay.
Because sometimes maybe the articles are not really for them, but this time the articles on the alumni tab of the website are specifically written for the alumni.
Okay.
So this will be more chewable information that will directly hit what our alumni will be looking for.
Okay. Yeah, that's something that is truly very inspiring and heartwarming. And as mentioned by our gentleman, no? If you are an alumnus or an alumni foundation, then you get some inspiration, and of course, maybe it will make you feel like, oh yes, of course I can help in my own little way, no? My alma mater, yes. But so far, Sir Sai, Sir Marlon, and Eiichi, so far in the alumni that you have met and interacted with, no? Whether formally, whether in informal conversations, or like simply just bumping into them downtown, no? What do they usually express to us? Because we were talking so far about informal formal settings, no? How do you call it? Pakikhinabi, and then the other one is panaghiusa. These are quite formal in a way, no? In a way.
Yeah.
But like meeting them, like bumping into them just in the streets of Dumaguete or maybe downtown, no? Do they immediately tell you, oh yeah, oh hi, how is foundation now? Something like that. I'm just curious. Eiichi first.
Actually, there are some who ask me what are upcoming events in Foundation University. So, yeah, just like now, a lot of my batchmates during the senior high days, yeah, there's this event in FPA called the Ilhanay.
Okay.
Yeah, and they are asking me if there are tickets that they can avail.
Okay, that's really interesting, huh? Okay, so they are really interested to attend that. Ilhanay is like meet up, no?
Yeah.
Getting to meet or getting to know one another. That's really nice, but that's specifically for graduates, alumni of Foundation Preparatory Academy.
Actually, it's an acquaintance party of FPA, and they are inviting alumni. Yeah,
Okay.
alumni of FPA.
Yes, that's really nice also, no? Yeah, Sir Marlon.
This is what I noticed when I bump into alumni, especially those who graduated in the early 2000, in the 90s. When we strike a conversation, they usually ask of their teachers. Naapa si ma'am, naapa si sir.
That's nice.
So, I think that's one thing also good about our teachers.
Yes.
Because they have really put an indelible mark in their students, our alumni, that our alumni do not forget them.
Yes.
And of course, they also ask about activities.
Yes.
They cannot forget intramurals.
Okay.
They cannot forget the kasadyaan, the booth making.
Yeah. And then the Daloy, I think.
Yeah,
no?
recently the Daloy.
Yeah, the Daloy.
So yun, I think these are activities, programs of the university that has put really a mark in the minds of our graduates that they cannot forget.
Yeah, that's really nice. No? So activities, their teachers, and then thank you, Sir Marlon. Sir Sai.
At least on some of the alumni I met, they're very big really on looking at or visiting FU again. You know, the buildings, the greenery, the social garden, the cafeteria. And when they see something new that's really beautiful, it helps them, reconnect. Even if it looks a little bit new, but it helps them reconnect to what they saw before. So I am pretty proud on sharing this to not only alumni but everyone, that we have one of the most beautiful campuses probably in the whole Philippines.
Right.
So just stepping back in, not even before the conversations, it gives you goosebumps coming back to Foundation University.
Right, yeah. Very, very nice, really. Very nice testimonies, no, of our alumni. And in fact, it's like we were talking about comfort zone. This is our comfort zone, right? No, it's like when you step into the campus of Foundation University, you already feel safe and comfortable, so to speak. Yeah. So in the few minutes that we have left, gentlemen, this has truly been a very nice conversation. And may I just recap? So the alumni ask for the activities. No, what are some upcoming activities and so on? The alumni also ask for their teachers. Is ma'am ganito ganyan still there? Is sir? Yes, we remember them and what they have done, not to their lives. And then for them to really, for Sir Cyril, for them to really come back, no, and visit the campus. And I think judging from the comments also in our web page or in our website and in our FB page, we usually ask, oh yes, we remember that, oh yes, we remember, and so on and so forth. And that's really nice. That means it has left, to borrow Sir Marlon's words, an indelible mark on our alumni. So in the few minutes that we have left, I think this is an opportune time for you, gentlemen, to once again reach out to our alumni. In this particular avenue, we are beamed and we are telecast worldwide. We are being seen, and this is also going to be replayed, even if this is a premiere episode for tonight. I'd like to start off with Sir Cyril, Sir Marlon, and then Sir Eiichi.
Yeah. First of all, I want to say hello, and to all our FU alumni, to all the Greyhounds out there. So we are inviting you to sign up to our alumni newsletter. We are going to have the sign up link sometime in the first week of October. So this is our one way of sharing to you what we are doing here in FU and all other successful alumni that we have. This is our way to build a stronger FU Greyhound community together. So again, sign up to our alumni newsletter, and please, if you need anything, do not hesitate to reach out to us.
Sir Marlon?
Good evening, everyone, especially to our alumni. We are excited to share with you the developments of that's happening in Foundation University, and I'm sure you're already looking forward for our Panaghiusa 2023 that will happen in December during our Kasadyaan celebration. And we have planned this out already for all of you to enjoy. And don't forget that you are part of Foundation University, our alma mater. And you are the ambassadors of the university as well. And in some ways, we can do something to further the advocacies and mission and vision of the university by, in any way, providing support to our alma mater.
Yeah. Thank you, Sir Marlon. Sir Eiichi?
Okay, so good evening once again, everyone. And I think they already said everything. Please subscribe to our alumni newsletter. And of course, I hope we'll see you in the upcoming Panaghiusa 2023. And and if you have time, I hope everyone can visit here in FU, and see you soon.
Yes, thank you. Thank you very much. Well, of course, I'm really, truly glad to be a part as well of Binhi. Daghang salamat for making me a part of Binhi as well. Truly excited, no? And it's also going to be coming out on a regular basis, God willing, of course. So thank you once again, gentlemen. So with that, friends, we bring to a close another very engaging episode of iGreyhound. We have just been talking to our friends and colleagues from the Alumni Office. And yes, please, Sir Cyril, as the Director of the Alumni Office, has already said and announced the link and the registration and how you can reach out to our alumni specifically. But of course, we have our FB page. We also have our website. And please do not forget as well, we have a replay of iGreyhound on Friday and Saturday from 2 o'clock in the afternoon to 3 in the afternoon on Channel 6 of Filproducts TV-Dumaguete. And yes, we are being streamed live also on the Facebook page of Foundation University. Thank you very much once again to my stylist, Miss Nicole Kalumpang of Moda 34, for my chic clothes on the show as always. This has been Cecile Henove bidding everyone a pleasant evening.
The entire world has been on the cusp of its fourth industrial revolution, the era of artificial intelligence, robotics, and smart devices. Not only do these changes influence our lifestyle, they shape the future of jobs and the skill sets students must master to face what is required of them. Education 4.0 is here, and FU has your back. Deciding on whether or not to attend university, as well as which university to go to, are tough decisions to make. We're here to assure you that continuing your education at FU is well worth your while. Why? Because we focus on quality, innovation, and versatility to guarantee students the preparation they need for the real world. In 2015, the World Economic Forum reported the fluctuations in core skill sets and how they continue to change drastically. What was once demanded has faded away into automated jobs, and what is now sought for in the job force are complex problem-solving skills, emotional intelligence, creativity, and precise communication skills. People must also adapt to incorporating smart technology, robotics, and artificial intelligence in several fields now. Research has shown that the safest jobs that won't become automated anytime soon by robots are careers in creativity, innovation, and people-oriented positions. It's a huge transition the next generation has to face, and that's you. But there is no need to worry. In fact, it's time to get excited. With big change comes big opportunity, and FU has fully integrated Education 4.0 to prepare you. So what exactly is Education 4.0? It means the synthesis of smart technology to promote independent digital learning at a student's pace. Essentially, a student can learn theoretical knowledge and soft skills at home while honing practical skills face-to-face. FU already demonstrated its prepared and adaptive state by having the iPad program in place before the pandemic hit. And we managed to quickly switch to online courses for our students, unlike any other university in Negros Oriental. As Benjamin Franklin once said, failing to prepare is preparation for failure. We want every student to succeed and will do whatever it takes. We realize that job security means skill set flexibility. If you have an entire arsenal of skills at your disposal, then you can choose between a whole host of jobs upon graduation. And if you feel prepared for a new chapter in your life, you'll excel with a strong foundation of confidence. Our Foundation University Expanded Learning Program, aka FUEL, has not only allowed FU students across the Philippines to continue learning despite the pandemic from the comfort and safety of their own home. It has brought forth the opportunity to advance each student's skills with technology. It's an absolute must in the 21st century to navigate the threshold of the internet and software programs through our electronic devices. We saw our own faculty create innovative approaches for transitioning their lectures and laboratory courses online, as well as our students' ability to adapt to virtual classrooms and enhance their self-discipline. It doesn't matter if it's online or on campus. FU graduates come out on top not only feeling more prepared than other graduates around the nation. They are more prepared. This is because our unique pedagogies break what's outdated in traditional teaching methods. We incorporate the latest webinars and workshops from experts all over the world. We make sure every student becomes fluent in the language of technology and relevant software programs for their fields of study. We emphasize constructive feedback in our courses and guarantee each class to be a safe space for discussions. We promote cross-cultural communication skills across every discipline, and we continuously update our curriculums because that's what preparation is all about. The bottom line is, we religiously adapt to keep our students ahead. There's nothing like knowing you are fully capable and ready for the job market that's at your disposal. It may seem intimidating to see the long, exhaustive list employers put out for potential candidates because they're trying to make their lives easier. So we have concentrated on making it easy for our students. We make sure that they can check off every asset on the list. The average person goes through about 12 different jobs in their lifetime. So what if an innovative education steeped in the right direction could get you there with ease? That is what FU is offering. It's not only about job opportunities, it's job opportunities for decades to come.